Hey everyone, welcome back. So today I'm at London Heathrow Airport, Terminal 4, and I'm going to be travelling with Etihad Airways. So if you've been watching my videos for a while, you'll know that I did a first class flight with Emirates a few weeks ago, and I thought that was the best that you can do. However, I was wrong. There is a flight that you can take on an A380 that has its own private bedroom, private ensuite, and private living room. Now I've seen pictures of this and thought, oh my god, that is totally amazing. It's a little bit difficult to book because you have to book your first class seat first of all, and then if it's available, you are then invited, if you want to, book the residence, which is what I've done. So it's kind of not first class, it's above first class. It's the only one of its kind in commercial aviation. I'm very excited to say the least. Let's go and see what the experience is. We're checking in, going to the first class lounge, because I hear there's a VIP lounge that's only available to residence guests. So let's go in. Wow, look at that. How many airports do you know that have a bar right in front of the entrance? Nice. So I need to find where I check in. It says Abu Dhabi there. C. Right, here we are. So that's business. First class. Hello, just checking in please.
Good evening, sir. How are you?
Fine, thank you.
You're flying business with us today?
Yes.
Would you like anyone to take your skill change inside?
Yeah, that'd be great because I don't really know where I'm going.
That's fine, we'll send somebody.
So I get fast track access. Obviously I can't film security, but hopefully we'll get through here quite quickly. So fast track was fast. About 2 minutes I got through security. Just got to make sure I don't lose him. Wait for me.
Hello.
Hello. Oh.
I'll let the agents know that.
Hello. Thank you.
Come to Etihad.
This is crazy. I'm not even on board the aircraft yet. So the first class lounge is just through there, which we'll check out in a minute. But this is the VIP room. Let me show you around. This would only happen to me. Not that I'm interested in watching the telly, but I can't watch the telly, there's no connection. But this is my lounge. So very nice, comfy chairs. This also has a shower, I believe, which we'll check out in a moment. There is fine dining, table for two. So there's an a la carte menu, so I can choose from minestrone soup, a burger, curry, salmon. But the thing is I'm about to board in about an hour and I want to save myself, so I don't want to fill up here. Even though when the lady asked me what I wanted, she was very confused as to why I didn't want any food, because I said I want to pace myself, because the flight today to Abu Dhabi is only around about 6 hours. So I've got to get everything in and try to experience everything I can within that short period of time. And it might sound like it's a long time, but believe me, when you're filming and you're trying to experience everything, it goes by in a heartbeat. When those doors open, everyone could just look in and see you noshing away. So I'm going for cheese and biscuits, very civilized. I've also been given some olives and a selection of nuts. So I've got about an hour until I board, and someone will actually come and collect me and take me on board. They asked me whether I wanted to go on board first or last. I am definitely getting on first. Can't beat a bit of brie. Okay, let's show you the bathroom. Now, I've not been in the bathroom, but whoever was last in here, it's not very first class, is it? They've actually left the toilet seat up, both of them. At least the toilet roll is on point. Heated towel rail, some flannels, some hand towels around here. But check out this shower. That's like huge. And I definitely can sandwich at least about, I don't know, 4 or 5 people in here. I would use the shower, but there's a shower on board. But it's nice to know this is here if I wanted to get freshened up. It's so weird. I don't know why, but I find myself whispering. I don't need to whisper, but I feel like I need to because it's so quiet. Now, I haven't come here to watch TV, but I am quite surprised with the level of service they're supposed to offer that they haven't sorted the TV out for when someone's in here. But there you go. Just makes the room very nice and quiet. It's really nice. I can just leave my phone and my... Why is that beeping? I can just leave my phone and my boarding pass on the table. And fingers crossed it should be safe, even though anyone can walk through that door. But let's hope it's going to be safe. Come on. Oh, there's cookies. To be honest, I'm not overly a big fan of that first class lounge. It felt a little bit clinical to me. But hey, at least they have working TVs. Well, considering that the residence is only for 2 people, it's strange that there's so much seating in here. Not that I'm complaining, because it is kind of nice. I'm just waiting for someone to come and collect me, to take me to the gate.
So it's really clean, or you put it back really neatly.
Yeah. Well, I don't like to leave things a mess, so yeah.
Ready to get?
This is just so weird, there's no one
They're
around.
ready for you, so
Oh,
you
lovely.
can actually go straight on.
Wow.
So have a good
Hello.
time.
Hi, how are you?
Evening.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Monica.
Thank you so much.
Take
Thanks for
care.
all the help.
Have a good time.
Cheers. Hiya.
It's gonna be your suite today.
Wow. This is like a hotel. So this is, well, my living room. I feel like I have to whisper with first class passengers, but they're further back. But this is really enclosed and you feel like it's very private. Check out this leather couch. So remember, this has a bedroom, which is just through there, and an ensuite shower. And we're still on board a commercial aircraft. It's crazy. They've just poured me some champagne. I've got some dates. Hot towels, very nice. Absolutely love these lights. Check out the carpet, look at that. Lighting. I've got 2 huge windows. I didn't know I could turn it bright. Super bright, there you go. I'm going to turn this one any brighter as well. I've got a little place to put a shirt or 2. That is like the thinnest wardrobe in the world. So cute though, look at that, someone's scratched it. Not me. So I believe there's storage under here. Oh, I can put my bag. Although that won't fit, actually, will it? I'll just leave my bag here. Etihad patterns on the cushions, so I can actually put the seat back a little bit. I don't think any of this is working just yet until we get airborne. So that's my table for later. Box of tissues. I've got another remote here. Extra charging. What's that for? Oh. So I believe this is the bar. Here in the seats, the posh water, full-size Coke cans, a couple of blankets, and this is my amenity kit, which I'll show you in a little bit. Huge TV, premium noise cancelling headphones, also got a menu. This is for champagne and alcohol. Now, comparing this to Emirates, for example, their first class seats, when you sit on there, it's just you, but this is obviously designed for 2 people really, so when you are on your own, you do feel a little bit lonely. Let's check out the bathroom. It's this way. This is crazy. There's a separate door that goes into your bedroom stroke shower. I believe this is the shower. Well, obviously it is. Bit tight though. Wow. I kind of have to remind myself that I'm actually on board an aircraft right now, because when you see that room, you'll completely forget. Where do I start? First of all, just check the floor out. I mean, that mosaic on the floor, the little LED lighting, makes it look very elegant. And I love this sink, all the amenities. I just can't believe this is just for me, because normally when you go on board an aircraft toilet, you have to share it with other people, even with Emirates, but this is just for me. Change the temperature of the water, and it's sensor, is it? Loads of flannels to dry your hands, some drinking water, obviously the bin, huge big mirror, and just look at the little touches. That's like a little light that reflects the more lighting underneath here. Look at that, and look how you flush the loo. The toilet space is pretty huge, but the shower, look at the size of it. Let's go in. By the way, if it looks like I'm sweating, I am. They haven't turned the AC on yet until we get in the air, but I thought I would do a lot of this now, because when we're in the air, it's actually difficult to talk with the microphone. This shower is huge. And you can see that actually I can get, because of the sloping ceiling, probably 2 people, but actually if you're just kind of like crouching down, I could get 4 in here. It's huge. I'm so looking forward to using this shower a little bit later. I'll let you know how it goes. But I did notice something which I'm a bit gutted about, to be honest, because when you're paying this much, you expect the best. Unfortunately.
Ladies and gentlemen, may we have your attention please? Any guest name Mr. James, please identify yourself with one of cabin crew. Thank you.
Complimentary body wash, conditioner, and some shampoo as well. Obviously when we're airborne this will be on. I love that though, look. Get out of the shower. What do you do when you get turbulence in the shower? There's even a little vanity mirror. But I guess what you're all waiting for is for me to show you the bedroom. Wow, look at this. With a TV at the end of the bed, there is so much height in here as well. So we're about to take off. I will obviously show you the bedroom a little bit more when we actually get into the sky. So the flight is 6 hours, so I've got to try and get some food in, a shower, some dinner, some breakfast, and a snooze. I reckon I can do it in 6 hours. Completely close that door, and then this is all sectioned off, and you wouldn't even think there's anyone else on board, apart from the fact they do have to check on you every half an hour, and this is how they do it. There's a little peephole here. She did say that she can knock on the door or she can use this, but yeah, that's something you kind of got to have. Well, might be first class, but you can't help delays. Been here for an hour now and we haven't took off yet, so it looks like we're going to be delayed. I'm not complaining because it gives me more time in the suite. However, it is so hot because obviously they can't, well, they're telling me that the air conditioning can't be switched on yet for some whatever reason, I don't know. So everyone is sweating a little bit. So if I press this button, my seat moves forward. Just found out what this button does. That seat is moving forward, so I can comfortably do that. So the other first class seats are just pretty simple compared to the residence. So I have a little bit more room, and of course the extra rooms over there. So that's how it's different to first class. I think there's just one more person in here tonight, so I can be a little bit louder, which is good. Small thing, but I noticed the seatbelt looks like it's gold.
15 minutes later.
Just wish they could turn the aircon on. Whew.
Ladies and gentlemen, as you can now see, we are pushing back for takeoff. Please return to your seats, and fasten your seatbelt. Thank you.
takeoff on the A380 never ceases to amaze me. I mean, it is so smooth and so quiet. Maybe because I'm right at the front and at the top. It's probably different at the back. I don't know, you'll have to let me know in the comments. Being on the Residence, I get free Wi-Fi, so I've got my Wi-Fi code in here. Here is the menu for dinner. So I can order when I want, and I've decided to order straight away because I want to get some sleep. So I thought I'd go for the signature caviar to start, the salmon for the appetizer. Main course is going to be the beef tenderloin, and for dessert it'll be the white chocolate pavlova, which looks interesting. There's also wine pairings and all that kind of stuff in here.
So this is gonna be the warm nuts, some mixed olives, and wasabi piece.
Alright, thank you very much.
2002.
Lovely, thank you very much. So loads to choose from. Got movies, TV shows. I can check the map. I've also got the map on the little device here, which is quite handy. There's also another controller over there, obviously. Because the thumbnails are not working, can't really see. It's quite funny, I flew a couple of months ago and the movies haven't really updated, to be honest. I think that's a new movie, The Beekeeper and Aquaman. Thank you. Thank you.
Caviar, theatre.
The service is amazing. There's kind of one person that's just looking after me. So, caviar, not as much as they gave you on Emirates. Of course, they give you that mother of pearl spoon. Let's give it a try. It's only my second time trying caviar, but it's really good. I've got some salmon here. Look at how they do the lemon, how they wrap that up. Bit of egg, bit of creme fraiche. Literally, the service is that good and that intensive that as soon as I tried to talk to you, the lady's back with something else. Just brought me a nice white wine. Going to check out these noise cancelling headphones actually and watch a little bit of a classic movie, because a lot of the new movies that are on here are a bit rubbish. The plates are just so lovely. The cutlery is so shiny. I don't know if you can see that, but it even says Etihad on the cutlery. So time for the main event. This is beef tenderloin. There's truffle and cheddar in there, asparagus, tomato. It's actually crazy that if I wanted to, right, there is so much food here. As a side, I could get steak frites, I could get a lounge salad, I could get a steak sandwich, beef sliders, or even scones. So I asked this to be medium, and I think they've done a pretty good job. The only problem going London to Abu Dhabi is that it's just not long enough. I'm trying to squeeze all this in within 6 and a bit hours. I'm already down an hour and a half, I know, and I've just managed to get this done. Got a head in the shower yet, and I'm going to try and get some sleep. We've still got dessert to come first. Cheers. This is Coke, by the way, not brandy. White chocolate pavlova. Even though I barely have any room for this, I'm still going to eat it because that is amazing. Dinner was lovely. It's now time to get into the shower, and then hopefully, if I'm lucky, maybe get a couple of hours sleep. I'm landing in about 4 hours. My plan is maybe that I can get a couple of hours sleep and then get up for breakfast. I'm not going to be hungry for breakfast. So just before I jump in the shower, let me show you my amenity kit. This is huge. Etihad on it. So I believe my pyjamas are in here. So eye patch, pyjamas. Am I reading that right? Giorgio Armani? What's in here? Ooh, some body lotion, some night balm. I have no idea what half this stuff is. Face mist, lip stuff, and little earplugs. Wait, there's more. Toothbrush, slippers. Tells you right there. The ladies have set it all up for me with my dressing gown, and the shower's good to go. Don't worry, I'm not going to show myself in the shower like I did in the Emirates video, because it did offend a few people, even though I blurred it out and blurred and blurred. You couldn't see anything. Anyway, I'm going to jump in and I'll tell you what it's like in a minute.
15 minutes later.
What is it with me and showers? That one didn't work for me. I had to go and use the other one in first class. You couldn't make it up. Same thing happened to me in Emirates as well. Weird, I know. Time to put the Armani pyjamas on. Even though these are massive, these are actually really, really comfy. So they've given me a turn down service in the sky. Sweet dreams. They've given me some water as well. So the question you might be asking, does it feel like you're in an aircraft? And the answer is obviously yes, because there's a little bit of turbulence at the minute. I've been in a flat bed before on a flight, but nothing to this level. Firm pillows as well. By the bedside, I've got one of these little tablets. I'm going to try and get 2 hours sleep. It does feel a little bit weird that I know that there's like a peephole there that someone's going to keep looking at. Try and get some sleep, and I'll see you in a couple of hours. So I had around about an hour and a half, I think. Got woke up a couple of times with a little bit of turbulence. I tell you what, the weirdest sensation is during the turbulence you can really feel the dips, more so than I ever have on any aircraft before. Like you can really feel it going up, and we've got about an hour and 45 minutes until we land, and the cut-off time is about an hour before we land for food, so better get up, get some breakfast. Wow, the sunlight is beaming. They've already laid out the table for breakfast. So the breakfast choice, a range of pastries, panda chocolate cinnamon roll. I've gone for the muesli, orange juice, and a good old cup of tea, which you get in a teapot. Even though I've actually had only an hour and a half sleep, maybe it's the sunlight, but I do feel okay. I don't feel too tired. So they do offer an omelette as well. One thing they do is offer afternoon tea, and you can have anything at any time you want. Case in point, the lady just came and asked me would I like to try afternoon tea. I'm going to get my money's worth, and so I said yes. Look at this. Wow, look at that. That's a green Battenberg. Alright, just before we land, I thought I'd show you the lounge. They don't have a bar on board, but it's quite a nice space. Can I just go to the lounge? Wow, this is a really nice little area. There's seat belts here as well, so you don't actually have to go back to your seat if the seatbelt sign comes on. There's power charging as well, little light, little area to put your drink. The bar, I guess, is over there. There's a TV.
Ladies and gentlemen, guests connecting on E-Ride 7 to
Never had that kind of service before, so I was escorted off the plane and then escorted through security, which was fast track, but actually people were going through quite quickly anyway, so it didn't really matter. And now I just gotta wait for my bag, but I can wait for my bag in luxury. So wow, what an experience from start to finish. So there's only one problem, and that was the shower wasn't working, which was a little bit of a shame because it would have been nice to enjoy it all in the same suite, but there you go, it's one of those things. And the only other problem was when I booked it under Tim, stupidly, not thinking about my full name, Timothy, on my passport. Big mistake, of course. Even though I'd paid so much for the seat, they wouldn't allow me to change it for free. I think they charged me £140 to change it. Yeah, I know, quite expensive, but that's not the worst thing. I then thought I better just double check the booking, and a couple of days later I did and realised that they'd taken the residence part off the booking. Even though I had paid for it, they took it off, so at any point that could have been sold. Luckily it wasn't, and they put it back on there, but if I hadn't checked, then I would have paid extra for the residence and not actually got it. The service is impeccable. I mean, the food, I can't fault. The fact that they walked me to get my case and then escorted me to where I had to get my car hire, and they took my case the whole way there. I didn't even have to get it off the belt, and that's the first time I've never not needed to get my luggage. That bedroom though was something else. The whole thing was an experience I don't think I'll ever forget. The big question is, how much did it cost? Now, I've seen some videos where people have paid £10,000, £20,000 for the residence. It didn't cost me that much. So booking is a little complicated. You have to book your first class seat first of all, and then if it's available, you get to book the residence. So I paid £3,502. That was for my first class seat. Then the residence came available, and then I had to book that as an extra, which was £1,592. Bringing the grand total to a crazy £5,094. Yes, that is ridiculously expensive to pay for what you get, but you get premium service, you get premium drinks, you get Giorgio Armani pajamas. But the only downside, obviously, if you're going to book something like this, is book it longer haul than I did, because you had to rush everything to kind of experience everything. And obviously, because I'm filming everything, I do have to take my time, and actually I didn't even get a chance to watch one movie or one TV show. I had it on in the background whilst I was filming and eating and showering and having a sleep and waking up and having breakfast. But would you pay it? Tell me your thoughts in the comments. And if you want to see Emirates first class, make sure you click the video here. Do give the video a thumbs up. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. I'm sweating. I'm dying. I'll see you next time.